Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 3 Minute Thursdays, where I try to give you some of the most up to date news in the doll hobby. Now, as always, I'm your host, Shizusan, and my beautiful assistant today is the very lovely Mirai. So, without further ado, why don't we just start our countdown? So, as always, let's start with some Dolphy Dream news. So, there really isn't much going on this week, just a bunch of updates or reminders that I want to give you all. So, the Volks International website has posted on here that their hometown Dolpa Nagoya 7 after event is coming up this Friday, which is August 31st. And that is when they're going to be releasing the Dolphy Dream sister, Ram and Rem. Now, remember, this is a click war, so it's a first come, first serve basis. Make sure you get your clicker fingers ready for that if you're interested in any of these girls. However, in our next post here, the Volks USA has announced that they're holding the very same event from September 1st through September 10th, which is going to be a lottery. So if you weren't able to win either of these girls during the Click War, you do have a second chance at the Volks USA lottery in order to purchase either of these girls. Now, also in Dolphy Dream news, the new Doll Party 4 event in Los Angeles is coming up in a couple of weeks. And I just want to remind you guys that they have posted here that Dolphy Dream Icon will not only just be in attendance, but will also be released during this event. So if you are attending the Doll Party 4 in Los Angeles, you do have the ability to purchase a Dolphy Dream Icon via the lottery at this event, as well as other Dolphy Dreams or Super Dolphys that are going to be on lottery during this event as well. So good luck to all of you that are interested in any of those items. But that really wraps up everything for Dolphy Dream news this week, so let's just talk about Smart Doll news. So, on our first topic at hand, Danny Chu has posted in this picture here a post about the realistic style faces. Now, we talked about this before in previous 3 Minute Thursdays. And Danny Chu has now asked us, aside from naming the girl, he needs a new name for the actual line. So we do have regular Smart Dolls, then we have Smart Doll Cortex, and we have Smart Doll Plus. Now the realistic faces, I don't know if Danny Chu really wants to go with Smart Doll Realistic Faces as the name of the brand, but he's asking you if you could give him any suggestions on the name for this line of Smart Dolls. So make sure to send it out to Twitter or Instagram to Danny Chu. Let him know what you think the name should be. I personally weighed in on this one. I think it should be called Smart Doll Revo, short for Revolution short for Revolution, as it is a new outlook or aspect in the design for Smart Dolls, as they have always done anime styled looking characters. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and also send it out to Danny Chu as well. Now, Danny Chu has posted in this picture here about the blank heads again. So he is going to be releasing it, but the next new question is, do you want the blank heads to be sold with the eye holes cut out or left in? Now, a lot of people have been weighing in on this argument, whether it should be cut or not. And I can understand it from both sides of the coin there. If you want to leave it not cut out, I can understand it from customizer's point of view, because a lot of people have given some good advice that you can either paint in the eyes, or you can do one of those like one eye closed kind of look, or you can just cut the eye holes out yourselves in any manner that you would like. And that's pretty cool if you're a doll customizer, want to get your feet wet in that, or already experienced. However, we do have to remember that Smart Doll is a brand that has transcended many different borders when it comes to the doll hobby, and there are a lot of people that have Smart Dolls that have never owned a doll before, or don't customize, or have never been in the BJD hobby. And I think for individuals like that, if they wanted to purchase blank heads, I think having the eye holes already cut out is a better thing for individuals like that. I personally don't care either way, whether it's cut out, or just left in. However, I think there's compelling arguments for both sides, and I'm really torn on which way it should be. However, I was talking about it with a friend before, and if you really think about it, if you're that new to the hobby, are you really going to be buying blank heads? So would that question even really matter? Maybe you should just leave it not cut. But then on the other side of the coin, maybe there are people that want to get into the whole thing and want to start doll customizing, but not ready to take that step of having the eye holes not cut out. I don't know. It's a very good argument. I think it's interesting to see what Danny Chu will do, depending on the votes or what people are asking for. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and as well tweet it out to Danny Chu. Let him know what you guys think on this matter. Now, also Danny Chu has posted in this picture here about fantasy wigs. So there wasn't an episode of 3 Minute Thursdays last week as there wasn't much news to talk about. So I'm going to address it now. So the fantasy colored wigs there is in production, and the first one to be released is going to be the straight lavender wig. And I think it looks really awesome. I'm not really a fan of fantasy colors in general, whether it's skin tone or wigs, but this one's really cool. Wigs I can give more of a pass to personally because it's more anime looking. There's a lot of anime characters with blue hair or purple hair or green hair, which don't really kind of exist in reality. So I think it's still pretty cool to see this happening. I actually might pick this one up because it looks really cool. The only problem is which one of my girls is going to have a hair color change. I don't know yet. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Anyways, that's really that for that. So let's talk about another thing that happened last week, which was this post here. Danny Chu has posted the nitro joint. So I mentioned this in a small little update on Instagram about the nitro joint, and it basically gives you the ability to put up two hole sockets in the back of the doll. So you can do some more dynamic posing of more of a tripod stand kind of look, or you can combine them to make multiple sockets and having that Dr. Octopus kind of look. But Danny Chu this week has updated us about the nitro joint and has posted this picture here that it is now going to have three. Today I'm having a hard time talking. I'm sorry, everybody. It is going to have 3 socket holes on the nitro joint. So this gives you way more customizability or just freedom to do anything really cool, such as poses where it looks like they're flying, such as you can see in this picture here. Now, one thing to note about this post is at the very bottom of the post, he said, "Did I forget to mention that we have angel wings in research and development?" What? Angel wings? I am excited for that. That sounds cool. That definitely falls along the line of more fantasy stuff, as he's going towards the fantasy style wigs and skin tones. It definitely falls in that line. But even so, even if it wasn't, it's still a really cool thing to have for dress up, maybe for like Halloween dress up for the girls, or if they just want to play along as runway models, because notice that Victoria's Secret runway models do have angel wings as well. I think that would be kind of cool. I'm just really excited about this. I hope all of you are. Let me know what you guys think about the angel wings in the comment section down below, as well as the nitro joints. But that really wraps up today's episode of 3 Minute Thursdays. As always, it's longer than 3 minutes. Longer than 3 minutes. I'm working on it, people. I'm working on it. I think I will be changing the name, just not yet, as I haven't solidified it. I haven't come down with exactly what I want to do. Actually, the format of 3 Minute Thursdays might change along with the name, but it's all things I'm speculating right now. It's not going to happen anytime soon. If anything, it might happen in season 4. Wow, I'm going to have 4 seasons of this. 3 years of 3 Minute Thursdays? That's pretty crazy. But I'd like to thank all of you for watching 3 Minute Thursdays every single week and showing all your love and support. I really appreciate it. It keeps me going, and I like doing it anyways. But it's great having you guys as an audience that are always tuning in every single week for my channel. Thank you very much for your support. So that really wraps up today's episode of 3 Minute Thursdays. As always, I am your host, Shizusan, and my beautiful assistant over here is the very lovely Mirai. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.
This is our time, this is our life. Sometimes all you need is a smile to get by.